Alright, good evening, everybody. Illinois Storm Watch Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you in the Weather Center. Just going to give everybody a quick update tonight on what we might see this week and some following days of this winter Vice Forecaster. I'm just going to give everybody just a quick update of saying what we might see this in the next coming days. So hold on just a second. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We want to talk about the winter parts of Illinois, what we could have in the next couple of weeks, couple of days. More than that, we do have that risk of for more like the potential freezing rain, snow, and sleet. And we already shown the weather service in Paducah already shown the potentially for ice. Looks like your freezing rain up to about almost a tenth of 0.25, so that'd be 2/10 of an inch of freezing rain, a Wicklid. So I'm not really concerned of power outages at the time, but however, we could see maybe some slip road conditions are likely with this freezing rain. That's possible. There's a lot of uncertainty we still have to watch on this. So we got that in place, and look at here. I want to show you some other things. Just what to expect when we have these type of events. Is this type in our zip code? I'll type in mine, and just give me a second, and it should load up here for a minute. I'll have to do this a little bit better, so you can maybe see here, and you can see just about each one of these are given about chances of precipitation. We do have this chance mostly all week of precipitation. We can see freezing rain all week. You see Monday there's that chance of snow. I do think that'd be above freezing where we don't have to worry about nothing. But look at the temperature swings. Just look at how far we're getting. I mean, now there's other sites that are giving a lot more colder air. But see, we do have a winter mix Monday, Tuesday, maybe a little bit above freezing. But these temperatures are going to get really cold as we get into the precipitation really next week, and we could see temperatures maybe dropping into the mid 20s, 30s. I mean, we could see everything below, and we do see one night, and I'm looking for Saturday night. Next Saturday night, low around 1 degrees. Now, folks, that is some very dangerous wind chill values, and that's what I'm really thinking that I'm really concerned about is going to be dangerous wind chill values with the systems. So we definitely got to keep that in mind. But the cold air, I'm really thinking that's going to be the biggest impact that we're going to have to deal with is the cold air. So right now, I'm going to pull up some of the maps that we use around here to track winter events. I might use the NAM. It's because it's a couple days. We'll try to use the NAM around here. So we'll go to Illinois. Kind of been a while since we do these around here. We get the components together for snow. But here we are today, the 8th. Just a couple snow showers. And this is what happens. It's kind of interesting tomorrow even. You get very cold air right over here. This is Monday even. This model is showing snow. And that is right. We're going to see some snow possible over here. We're going to have to watch that. Because once we get to the freezing mark, that's where we have to watch some very light snow into Monday even. Now, the NAM, a different model. We'll check each model while we're on here. And you can see, just look what happens when we get into Tuesday morning. Now, this is a freezy. This is just showing freezing rain. Now, you know, ice is, when we get freezing rain, that means roads and sidewalks are going to be extremely slick. So we're going to have to watch that really closely. And you see there's snow still in Illinois. So look what happens. We get maybe some snow and possibly mix with some sleet also. This is what we have to watch, the freezing line. And you can see there's some places in Illinois still have snow and freezing rain. I do think Wednesday we'll switch over and have a little more warm air aloft. And that's going to bring more for the freezing rain, the freezing rain with this to some sleet. And this is where we get our trouble. Is the freezing rain. I know the ice is going to be very concern to me. Is we'll see freezing rain with some pretty decent ice accumulation. So that's going to lead to a lot of problems. I know a lot of people going to school, going to work. That could be a problem. Look at the sounding. Doesn't look too bad, but we're going to have to watch it though. Okay, let me switch this. I'm very sorry my screen went out. So let me move it back up and go to weather code again. Sorry I messed it up a little bit. Go back through here. And pull it back up. As this happens, sometimes we get the screen knocked out here. And we'll fix it. Alright, here we go. We're back running again. And you can just see we have snow, freezing rain, continuing. And this is just where our trouble is. Getting into Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday morning, there's going to be sleet. But there's going to be a time where we'll see snow and freezing rain is going to be a problem into Wednesday. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Starting to get snow and possibility of some sleet and freezing rain. So this is where it's going to cause problems, where we'll have more freezing rain, and that's going to cause some problems into Wednesday. So it's going to be, I mean, we're not talking maybe about, I don't think this will be an ice storm or anything that's going to start breaking a bunch of power lines or trees to come down, but you know, it doesn't take much to get roads and sidewalks very slick and unpassable, so we definitely got to keep that in mind. So here we go. Wednesday, freezing rain, snow to the north a little bit, and there's just, look at this, very heavy precipitation there. Freezing rain, the freezing rain, again, then snow maker to the north. I think there'll be more snow as to the north, then we'll switch back into Thursday morning, then we'll switch back again. Then, you know, we're starting to see some very heavy snowfall. But here's our snow wicklet. I'm going to check go into some of our other models, but we haven't used forever. Our ice accumulation. I mean, I don't like using accumulations yet, but I'm going to give you just kind of a small estimate. Right quick. So here we are at some of the wicklet tools that I use. And we'll go through here Tuesday, only on 6 100s, but look what happens. If I take this through Wednesday, you can start seeing we almost have up to a tenth of an inch of two-tenths of an inch of ice to almost 3/4 of an inch. Once we get that, that's where it's going to be a problem. Where we'll start seeing power lines of trees going down. I mean, and I'll zoom into here. This is what's getting interesting. Now we're starting to get one little focal spot, and that'll be almost 0.7. So that's going to lead to a problem. Now we're starting to get some dark reds there. That's almost a ½ inch, folks, of Wickled. And over here, this is what's concerning me. Just look how good we are. But once we get into these dark reds, it's almost 0.8 of an inch of Wickled to a 4.8. So this is going to be a problem once you add here in Kentucky. I'm getting worried about this area here. There could be a couple spots to go under an ice storm warning or a winter storm warning once we see that. So we gotta have to watch this. I mean, this may be an ice setup a lot more than a snow setup. We'll have to watch. All right. One more thing we'll look at is the snow accumulation. And I don't like showing snow much because look at here. I could take it through Tuesday, maybe almost an inch of snow with this. Maybe some inches. Alright, take it in the inch. We're going to have to watch that area real closely also too. And let's take it through I'll take it through Wednesday's event, maybe 2 inches. And you're getting maybe some 5 inches out there or more with this whole system. I just don't think snow, and maybe 3 inches, I would take it through Thursday. I just don't think this is going to be a snow maker. Maybe a freezing rain maker or something like that. So we definitely got to keep that in mind as things are. Here's the GFS is what's been showing everything in the last couple days. Just starting to get some more advisories. Kansas City just went under a winter weather advisory, so we'll take a look at that sometime else. Here's our new model. The GFS just came in. I don't even know if it'll load right, but here what we are today. We can see some freezing drizzle in the morning. But here's some ice accumulation Tuesday. There's freezing rain. This is just the GFS. It shows about the same. Freezing rain still continuing. We have to watch that. And continues to the south of me. And this is something we have to watch. Very heavy freezing rain continuing. The GFS brings it in a lot of freezing rain with all the snow toward the north. So what's concerning me is, hold on a second, let me turn my camera on, is the snow's going to stay to the north, I think, with the freezing rain staying towards our area. If that happens, we could see some pretty decent totals of this. So we got to watch this. It kicks everything. Just watch this. We're starting to see freezing rain. Look at this. Goodness. Freezing rain on top of our area. That's going to be a problem. I know a lot of buses are running, schools are going on, but there's going to be some areas we're going to have to watch. These very heavy bands, that's going to be very heavy. Freezing rain, and it never lets up. We're going to have to watch that. Then a couple snow showers that come through. Then Friday is another clipper's going to swing by. It's too early on that one, but I can show you there's going to be some more freezing rain, maybe some more sleet, more snow to the north, and that one will pass. Then we have another one we're going to have to watch. Right, clip in Illinois. These little clippers after clipper. We'll have to watch. So we'll look at ice accumulation again on now this is on the GFS. What I've been showing it, been getting all day, and it only has 0.8 first. But I'd love to see what we got here. Yeah, look at this. The GFS is giving me even more on the new models now. So look at here. Look at here. Goodness gracious. Are you kidding me? We have 0. Let's see, got 0.41. So that is getting pretty high. That is almost a ½ inch of Wickled. So that'll be some freezing rain we're going to have to watch. And there's numbers showing almost a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch, almost 6/4 of an inch. So this is getting heavy. And we almost got an inch in Indiana, 0.7. Now some of these models could be overdone, but if you live in Indiana, we're starting to get almost 1 inch and 4/10 of freezing rain. So that could cause some significant problems. I mean, if you're in that area, if this model is just right, this could cause some significant problems. So we could see trees and power lines go down. And I'm not going to say it will, but this model is a new model run, so we'll continue to watch it. And it just keeps the heaviest in our western counties, but overall, now it's showing almost 2 inches of freezing rain over here in Indiana. So this might be a significant freezing rain event. I wouldn't freak out yet, but yeah, once we get these colors, we're going to have to watch. Snow accumulation is showing very less snow. I think it's trying to, one model showing is trending warmer. St. Louis, almost 5 inches of Wickliffe of snowfall. So that would be more heavy precipitation. We're going to have to watch. Let me go through here and look again. And you could just see, yeah, 7 inches. Let me give it a 2-4 inches event. But I take us through it all the way through Saturday. We can see a pretty significant event. Maybe some models are just showing 10. So we'll just have to see for our area and before. We'll just have to see how fast it gets colder. But you can see what we're talking about. So, like I said, we'll be here through the weekend and the rest of the week. Stay tuned to updates on this situation. We'll probably make one more. If anything changes tonight, we'll make one in the morning. Illinois Storm Watch Vice Forecaster JD Rapp. If you always have any questions, don't be ask us, and we should get back with you soon. Right now, I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you. We'll continue to keep you updated.